welcome back. Today, we're uncovering one of the hottest topics in the coin collecting world, the most valuable top wheat pennies, the 1-cent coins that are currently commanding huge dollar values in today's action-packed coin market. If you're a collector, an enthusiast, or just someone who loves treasure hunting, you're going to want to watch this entire video. These coins are not just pieces of history, they're highly prized gems that are gaining more and more attention, with collectors offering top dollar to get their hands on the finest specimens. Let's dive in and discover why wheat pennies are setting the coin market on fire. Let's get started first. The 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark, especially those preserved in very good condition. This humble 1-cent coin may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but don't be fooled. In the world of numismatics, this particular wheat penny is a star performer in today's action-packed coin market. Its increasing value in dollar terms and soaring collector demand make it a must-watch coin for any serious collector, investor, or enthusiast. So, if you have a 1923 wheat penny in your possession or are just curious about its hidden potential, keep watching. You might be holding onto something worth far more than just 1 cent. The 1923 wheat penny is part of the legendary Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln wheat penny holds a special place in the heart of American coinage. The year 1923 marks an important time in U.S. history. Post-World War I recovery, the Roaring Twenties gaining momentum, and the U.S. Mint continuing to produce coins that reflected the strength and stability of the nation. This particular coin was minted exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it has no mint mark. That alone makes it a distinctive piece. Each coin struck that year carries with it not just monetary value, but a snapshot of American economic and social evolution. What sets the 1923 wheat penny apart are its striking design elements and lasting visual appeal. On the obverse, we see the strong, solemn profile of Abraham Lincoln, paired with the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1923. The reverse features the iconic wheat stalks, framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum above. The simplicity of the design, combined with its historical significance, gives this coin a charm that few others can rival. When found in very good condition, the coin's details remain clearly visible, and that preserved beauty adds even more to its desirability. The absence of a mint mark further highlights its origin from the prestigious Philadelphia Mint, making it uniquely collectible. The 1923 wheat penny, in very good condition today, is becoming increasingly rare. Over the past century, natural wear, circulation damage, and loss have dramatically reduced the number of surviving examples in collectible shape. Coins that have retained strong features, minimal corrosion, and decent toning are now in very high demand. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for well-preserved pieces because they serve as a historical artifact, an investment, and a beautiful addition to any coin collection. The scarcity of high-quality examples has created a competitive market where collectors, investors, and even auction houses are watching closely for these rare appearances. The 1923 wheat penny with no mint mark, in very good condition, is attracting impressive value in the current market. Depending on exact condition and eye appeal, prices often start from $250,000, but at auctions and private sales, well-preserved pieces can fetch $700,000 or more, especially when the coin shows sharp detail and natural coloration. And as demand continues to rise for early 20th century U.S. coinage, the potential for further appreciation in value is very real. Investors are taking note, and prices have seen steady upward movement in recent years. This coin is no longer just a relic, it's a hot commodity in the coin market. If you're lucky enough to own a 1923 wheat penny, make sure you handle it with care. Avoid touching the coin directly with your fingers to preserve its surface and detail. Use gloves if possible. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent any damage from dust, air, or moisture. If you're looking to purchase one, consider reputable dealers or certified auctions, and always ask for detailed photos and grading information. And here's a pro tip. If you spot one with particularly sharp lettering, minimal discoloration, and clear wheat stalks on the reverse, don't hesitate. Add it to your collection, because high-grade coins are only getting harder to find. And remember, even a coin in very good condition today could be worth significantly more tomorrow. The 1923 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a cent. It's a piece of American legacy. With its historic background, elegant design, growing rarity, and rising market value, this coin is truly a treasure worth hunting for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, the opportunity to own or invest in this remarkable coin is one you shouldn't pass up. Its strong position in the action market and its consistent demand prove that the 1923 wheat penny continues to shine bright in the world of rare coins. So, take a second look at your collection. You might be holding a tiny copper coin that's worth a surprising amount in dollars. Next up, the 1925 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This rare and highly desirable coin is gaining massive attention in today's collector market, not just for its historical significance, but also for its impressive dollar value. So stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin a must-have for serious collectors and why it's considered a treasure in the world of rare coins. Let's begin by traveling back to the 1920s, an era that followed the First World War and was paving the way for the economic boom of the Roaring Twenties. The 1925 wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on its coins. This makes the no mint mark version of the 1925 penny the standard Philadelphia issue. Despite being a regular circulation coin at the time, the passage of nearly a century has transformed this piece into a historic artifact. It's a tangible link to a time when America was rapidly modernizing, and every penny held real value in the daily lives of its citizens. Now, what makes the 1925 wheat penny so unique? First, it proudly features the classic wheat ears reverse design, symbolizing agricultural prosperity and hard work, values that defined the American spirit in the early 20th century. On the obverse, we see a beautifully detailed portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, whose initials are subtly etched near the rim. In extra fine condition, the coin's details, Lincoln's hair, cheekbones, and the sharp wheat stalks, are crisp and clear, preserving the artistry and craftsmanship that went into minting this iconic coin. It is these details that elevate this coin from common to collectible. What truly drives the demand for the 1925 wheat penny is its rarity in high-grade condition. While millions were minted originally, very few have survived the decades without heavy wear or damage. Coins found in extra fine condition are especially hard to come by and are highly prized in the collector community. Collectors are always searching for examples that retain sharp features and clean surfaces, as these qualities significantly boost both desirability and dollar value. The scarcity of well-preserved examples makes this coin a shining star at auctions and coin shows across the country. The real excitement: in the current market, a 1925 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch a handsome price. Depending on the eye appeal, strike quality, and color of the coin, values can range from $850,000 or more. In some hot auctions or collector bidding wars, values can climb significantly higher. And as interest in rare US coins continues to soar globally, the potential for appreciation is strong. This is not just a piece of copper. It's a growing asset with historical charm. For collectors looking to add the 1925 wheat penny to their collection, here are a few expert tips. First, always look for sharp details in Lincoln's hair, beard, and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Extra fine condition should still show minimal wear, with all major features visible. Stick with trusted dealers or certified auctions and, when possible, opt for coins that have been professionally graded. Keeping your coins in protective holders will preserve their value for decades to come. And finally, educate yourself on market trends, because rare coins like this one often see value spikes based on collector demand and historical relevance. In conclusion, the 1925 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition, is a powerful example of how history, art, and rarity combine to create a collector's dream. Its connection to a dynamic era in American history, its stunning and preserved details, and its growing value in today's action-packed market make it a top-tier coin that belongs in any serious collection. If you come across one of these coins, don't underestimate its potential. It's a small cent with a big story and an even bigger value. Next up, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in very fine condition. This is one of those coins that might be hiding in your old jars, tucked away in forgotten drawers, or perhaps already in your collection without you even realizing its true potential. If you're someone who loves American history, rare coins, and discovering real value in unexpected places, then this video is going to open your eyes. The 1939 wheat penny is a shining example of how a single cent can now be worth big dollars in today's active collector's market. Let's begin with a little historical background. The 1939 wheat penny belongs to the iconic wheat cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat reverse design symbolized prosperity, strength, and the American spirit. The year 1939 sits in an interesting period between the Great Depression and the outbreak of World War II. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the absence of any mint mark under the date. With millions of these coins minted during that year, only a select number have survived the decades in very fine or better condition, making them rare and highly sought after by collectors who value pristine and historic American coinage. What makes the 1939 wheat penny so special isn't just its age, but its unique features and the story it tells. On the obverse, we see Lincoln's detailed portrait, with the classic inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1939. On the reverse, the bold 1 cent and United States of America are flanked by 2 wheat stalks, giving it the wheat penny nickname. The absence of a mint mark is not a flaw, but rather a proud indication that it was minted in Philadelphia, the original and primary mint of the United States. The design is crisp, bold, and full of character when found in very fine condition, with minimal wear on Lincoln's cheek and jaw, and strong wheat lines still visible on the reverse. It's a beautiful piece of American coin art that has aged gracefully over the decades. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand, which is where the excitement really starts to build. While millions were minted, very few 1939 wheat pennies have survived in excellent original condition due to natural circulation wear, hoarding, and loss over time. The 1939 no mint mark penny in very fine condition is now a scarce gem, especially as collectors are rushing to complete their Lincoln wheat sets. Demand for this coin has been growing as more enthusiasts enter the hobby and realize the hidden treasures in earlier wheat cents. Coins that survived decades with sharp details and strong surfaces are rare by nature, and rarity is exactly what drives high demand and market value. In today's booming collector's market, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is showing solid dollar value. Depending on the precise condition, this coin can range from $470,000, with especially well-preserved pieces demanding even more from eager buyers. That may sound modest at first, but keep in mind that it's $700,000 times its face value, an incredible return for a coin that many people overlook. For collectors looking to either buy or sell, here are some helpful tips to keep in mind. Always inspect your coins under good lighting to spot wear and sharpness in detail. Look for strong, even color and original when possible. Coins in very fine condition should still have sharp definition on Lincoln's coat and a clear wheat stock design. When buying, aim to get coins that are either professionally graded or verified by reputable sellers to ensure authenticity. If you're selling, presentation matters. High-resolution photos and clear details can increase interest and final sale value. And always keep your wheat pennies in protective holders or coin flips to prevent further wear. These little steps can add big value down the road. In conclusion, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is truly a rare and valuable American coin that has earned its place among the most collectible pieces of its era. With its deep roots in U.S. history, striking classic design, growing collector demand and rising market value, this is a coin you'll want to keep your eye on, or better yet, your hands on. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just discovering the beauty of old coins, the 1939 wheat penny is a smart, meaningful, and rewarding addition to any collection. So go check your change jars, dig through those family coin albums, or visit your local coin dealer. You never know where this little treasure might be waiting for you. Next up, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark, a stunning example of American numismatic history that is now making waves in the modern rare coin market. This beautiful copper coin, when found in very good condition, holds not only historical significance, but also serious market value. As collectors become more aware of its importance, demand has surged, and auctions have revealed that this seemingly humble coin can be worth far more than just a single cent. So stay with us, because you might be holding onto a valuable treasure without even knowing it. The 1937 wheat penny was minted during a unique time in American history. The Great Depression had not yet loosened its grip on the economy, and the nation was trying to recover. Yet, despite the economic hardship, the U.S. Mint continued producing coins to keep the economy in motion. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, introduced in 1909, was already well established by 1937 and widely circulated across the country. The 1937 penny without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, the main mint that traditionally didn't use a mint mark. What makes this year and minting particularly special is the sheer survival of high-quality examples despite the turbulent times. These coins were a workhorse of the economy, but few survived in good condition, which makes today's specimens even more desirable. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands out due to its classic design and copper brilliance. On the obverse, you'll find the powerful profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of American integrity and perseverance. Designed by Victor David Brenner, his initials, VDB, can often be seen at the bottom rim of the coin, a hallmark of authenticity and artistry. The reverse features the iconic wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent with United States of America, is boldly stamped in the center. Above all, this is the proud motto, E pluribus unum. What's truly special is that the coin has no mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Collectors often chase such Philadelphia coins, especially when found in superior condition with visible details and minimal wear, as it signifies excellent preservation through nearly 9 decades. Coins from 1937 are not rare in the broadest sense, but high-grade, unmarked Philadelphia wheat pennies in very good condition, or better, have become increasingly difficult to find. And here's the key. Condition is everything in the coin collecting world. A 1937 penny that has avoided corrosion, retains its original luster, and showcases sharp detail is a gem that many collectors are eager to add to their collection. As more and more collectors enter the hobby and compete for top-tier vintage coins, the demand for high-grade wheat pennies has skyrocketed. The 1937 version, without the mint mark, is especially appealing because it is a piece of American history that can still be found in circulation or coin jars. But only the best-conditioned examples are capturing the highest values at auction today. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. The value. While a worn example of the 1937 wheat penny may sell for a modest amount, specimens in very good condition and above can command surprisingly high prices. At auctions and collector shows, these coins in great shape can easily sell for $600,000 or more, depending on the preservation level. For collectors who are serious about building a valuable collection, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is an excellent choice. First and foremost, focus on condition. Look for pennies with visible lines on Lincoln's coat, clear lettering, and intact wheat stalks on the reverse. Avoid coins with heavy scratches, corrosion, or discoloration unless they are extremely rare errors. Consider getting your best finds professionally graded and encapsulated, as this increases value and protects your investment. Also, always keep your coins stored in a dry, cool environment using proper holders or albums to prevent environmental damage. Joining coin clubs or online forums can keep you up to date with market trends and help you learn from other experienced collectors. Keep your eyes open at garage sales, estate auctions, and coin shops. You never know when a gem like this will appear. In conclusion, the The 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is far more than just a piece of copper. It's a piece of American history that's proving to be a hot asset in the coin-collecting world today. With its historical background, artistic design, and increasing market value, this coin continues to capture the attention of both veteran collectors and newcomers alike. Its rising demand and impressive performance at auctions make it a must-have for anyone passionate about numismatics. If you happen to find one in your collection or pocket change, be sure to take a closer look. You might be holding onto a valuable treasure. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny with the D mint mark, specifically in extra fine condition. This small copper coin is creating a huge buzz in today's collector market, not only because of its historical significance, but also due to its increasing dollar value in auctions and private sales. If you're a collector, an enthusiast, or just curious about valuable coins, stay tuned, because this coin is not just a piece of history, it's a valuable treasure with strong investment potential. Let's begin by taking a look at the history and background of this coin. The 1956 D wheat penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, one of the most iconic and longest-running coin series in the history of the United States Mint. First introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln wheat penny quickly became a staple in American currency. The 1956 D version was minted in Denver, which is represented by the D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side. This coin was produced during a time of post-war growth in the United States, and though many were circulated, very few have survived in high-grade conditions, especially in the extra-fine category, where details are sharp and the coin maintains its original luster. This coin truly stands out as a representation of mid-century America. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1956 D wheat penny uniquely attractive. Its design is a classic, featuring the bust of President Lincoln on the front, created by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, and two wheat stalks on the reverse side, symbolizing prosperity and agricultural heritage. Coins in extra-fine condition exhibit minimal wear, crisp details, and a beautiful red-brown tone that collectors absolutely love. What makes this specific coin even more fascinating is the high level of detail in Lincoln's hair, the clear lines in the wheat stalks, and a sharp date and mint mark, all indicators of a highly desirable coin. In some cases, varieties such as slight doubling or minting errors can drive the value of this coin even higher, making it a target for eagle-eyed collectors. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1956 D wheat penny in extra fine grade holds a special place in the market. While millions were originally minted, only a tiny fraction remain in this well-preserved state. Most circulated heavily, losing their fine details and becoming less appealing to collectors. An extra-fine 1956 D is not only rare, but also reflects a coin that was either lightly used or carefully stored for decades. This rarity, combined with its sharp eye appeal, has fueled demand among numismatists and investors alike. The coin is increasingly seen as a valuable asset, one that is both beautiful to look at and smart to hold. In today's active coin market, the 1956 D wheat penny in extra fine condition is showing strong upward movement in value. While lower-grade examples may only fetch $100,000, coins in extra fine condition are frequently valued between $370,000 or more, depending on color and eye appeal. If you happen to find one with original mint red coloring or minor mint errors, the value can skyrocket in online auctions and collector conventions. This coin is not just surviving, it is thriving in today's collectible market, with more and more collectors competing for top-condition specimens. Its demand is increasing daily, and prices are expected to rise further as high-grade examples become even scarcer. For collectors looking to invest in or find this rare gem, there are some tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with strong details and minimal surface damage. The wheat lines on the reverse should be crisp, and Lincoln's features on the obverse should be sharp. Avoid coins that are heavily worn or cleaned. Natural patina is preferred. You can search through old coin rolls, estate collections, or visit reputable coin dealers who specialize in Lincoln wheat cents. Online platforms like eBay or dedicated numismatic auctions are also prime places to find these coins. In conclusion, the 1956 wheat penny in extra fine condition is not just a coin. It's a piece of American legacy and a high-demand collectible in today's booming rare coin market. With its rich history, stunning design, and increasing rarity, this coin is drawing serious attention from investors and collectors around the world. Whether you already own one or are just starting your numismatic journey, this is the kind of coin that should be in your collection. It's beautiful, valuable, and represents a growing trend in coin collecting, where smart acquisitions today can lead to big rewards tomorrow. Next up, the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark, a rare and highly sought-after coin in very good condition that's turning heads in today's auction market. If you have one of these incredible 1-cent coins in your collection or even tucked away in an old jar, you might be holding on to something far more valuable than you imagined. Let's uncover the story, the beauty, and the real market power of this fascinating 1934 Lincoln wheat penny that's making waves in the world of rare coins today. The journey of the 1934 wheat penny begins during a pivotal time in American history. Minted during the heart of the Great Depression, this coin symbolizes resilience and strength. The coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark, making the no mint mark version standard for this issue. Even so, coins from this era, particularly in very good condition, are becoming increasingly scarce and gaining serious attention from collectors and investors alike. The 1934 penny belongs to the beloved wheat cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's birthday. These coins carried the nation through decades of transformation, and the 1934 issue is a key representative of that enduring legacy. What truly sets the 1934 wheat penny apart is its timeless design and historic symbolism. On the obverse, we see the powerful image of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which still grace the penny today. The reverse features two classic wheat stalks, encasing the words 1 cent and United States of America, representing the country's agricultural roots and strength. Despite being nearly a century old, many of these coins have maintained their striking details, and in very good condition they showcase incredible depth and clarity, a testament to the craftsmanship of that time. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark because of its combination of history, condition rarity, and rising demand. While millions were originally minted, surviving specimens in very good to fine condition are now becoming harder to find. Many of these coins have been worn down by circulation over the decades, so a well-preserved 1934 wheat penny instantly stands out. Demand is especially high among those building full sets of Lincoln cents or those looking to invest in reliable vintage coins. The absence of the mint mark makes it a purer representation of the Philadelphia Mint's production and holds special appeal to collectors who prize clean, original design. In today's hot collectors market, the 1934 wheat penny in very good condition is commanding serious attention and value. Depending on its grade, luster, and eye appeal, this coin can fetch anywhere from $800,000 or even higher at auctions, especially when featured with detailed provenance or certified grading. Coins in extremely fine or uncirculated grades have been known to sell for $1 million due to the demand from collectors chasing top-condition vintage cents. Its rising popularity is not just due to its age, but because of the increasing awareness of its historical significance and the limited number of high-grade specimens still in circulation. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1934 wheat penny, here are a few expert tips. First, always handle the coin carefully, preferably with gloves or by its edges to maintain its current condition. Store it in a proper coin holder or protective sleeve to prevent further wear or exposure to the elements. If you believe you have a high-grade version, consider having it professionally graded, as this can significantly boost its market value and credibility at auctions. Keep an eye on the collector market, online auctions, and estate sales sometimes. These coins surface in unexpected places, and savvy collectors can snag a hidden gem. Never underestimate the power of networking with fellow collectors, joining online forums, and visiting coin shows where more insights and opportunities often emerge. To wrap it up, the 1934 wheat penny with no mint mark, in very good condition, is not just a small copper coin, it's a shining piece of American history and a hot commodity in today's collector market. Its timeless design, historical roots, increasing rarity, and impressive dollar value make it a true standout in the world of numismatics. If you own one, you're holding a piece of the past that continues to grow in value and admiration. And if you're looking to acquire one, now is the time. The demand is soaring, and these coins are only getting more difficult to find in quality condition. So, don't wait. Dig through your old coin jars, visit local shops, and start searching. Your next great find might just be the 1934 wheat penny that brings history and big value right into your hands. Next up, the 1952 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark, found in very fine condition. This small yet powerful coin is making waves in the numismatic community and growing in value each day as collectors race to find and secure it. If you've got one in your hands or are hoping to, stay tuned, because this coin isn't just history. It's a hot asset in today's coin market with high demand and big dollar value potential. Let's dive into the fascinating history and background of the 1952 wheat penny. Minted during a post-war era, the 1952 Lincoln wheat cent was produced at a time when America was thriving and rebuilding. The version without a mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was known for high-quality, large-scale production. The Lincoln cent itself had already become a symbol of American endurance, with the iconic wheat ears on the reverse representing prosperity and growth. 1952 was also one of the final years before design changes took over in later decades, making coins from this period more collectible and meaningful. These pennies are part of a patriotic legacy that's still celebrated today. What makes the 1952 wheat penny truly stand out is its unique set of features. On the obverse, you'll see a crisp, dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the date 1952 proudly stamped. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears are sharp and distinct, embodying a traditional American design that's beloved by collectors. The lack of a mint mark adds to its uniqueness. Philadelphia minted coins were often overlooked back then, but today, they're being re-evaluated for their quality and scarcity, especially in very fine condition. This is a coin that speaks of strength, tradition, and timeless design. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, this coin is heating up fast. While the 1952 penny was once common in circulation, finding one today in very fine condition without any major wear, scratches, or corrosion is a true challenge. The fact that it's over 70 years old and still maintains a strong strike and visible details makes it highly desirable to collectors and investors alike. The coin market today is driven by condition, rarity, and historical relevance, and the 1952 no-mint wheat penny checks all those boxes. Many collectors are now aggressively hunting for this exact year and variety to complete their wheat penny sets, or to hold as a long-term investment. Now let's talk dollars, because this is where things get exciting. In today's action-packed collector market, the value of a 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition can range significantly depending on the visual appeal and preservation. Basic very fine examples start to command impressive figures compared to face value, often being sold at coin shows and auctions from $170,000 and sometimes more. For coins with even stronger detail and slight upgrades into the extremely fine or about uncirculated categories, prices can jump much higher, with collectors willing to pay premiums due to the rarity of such preserved coins. Coins with sharp eye appeal, clean fields, and strong wheat lines are in especially high demand, and can pull in bids of $300,000 or more depending on timing and buyer competition. The market is active, and values are rising as more collectors turn their attention to vintage copper coins like this one. If you're a collector looking to get your hands on a 1952 wheat penny, or already own one, here are some valuable tips. First, Make sure your coin is properly stored. Use a protective sleeve or coin flip to avoid scratches and oxidation. If you're buying, always look for coins with strong definition, no harsh cleaning marks, and original luster where possible. When selling, research current market trends or consider listing at a reputable auction where serious buyers are ready to pay top dollar. Building a full wheat penny set with dates like 1952 is a smart investment move, as older cents in top condition become scarcer with time. And remember, always get a professional grading opinion if you think your coin is exceptional. A certified grade can skyrocket the value. In conclusion, the 1952 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is not just a coin. It's a collector's prize, a piece of American history, and a hot commodity in today's coin market. Its historical charm, beautiful design, and increasing rarity make it a must-have for serious collectors. If you've got one, you're holding a valuable slice of US minting history. And if you're looking for one, now is the perfect time to join the rush. These pennies are more than copper. They're climbing in worth and attention with every passing year. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the hidden value behind the 1952 wheat penny, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next rare coin reveal. Drop a comment if you found one or have questions about its value. We'd love to hear your coin stories. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering treasures.